Hi YouTube, I was just making this video to talk about the brand new Baofeng UV5R, which is actually called the M5R. So what's different about this one, I'll just compare it to the older version, is the first thing that I noticed is when you turn on the old one, it takes a good second for it to actually turn on, and this one, it pretty much turns on instantly, so it's a lot faster to turn on, even though I don't really care. But the main thing is this one has AM demodulation and AM receive, so this one will receive airband, and well, yeah, the old one hasn't got that. I think it'll only do 136 to 174 in the VHF on the old one. Now, I do have a few things to address with the airband. I reckon the first thing I have to address, which I'll put up a video at the end of my recording, and I'll show you the AM demodulation, but it sounds really familiar with the Quansheng UV5R, so I was thinking maybe they had the same AM demodulation method inside of it, or even the same chip in them. So that could be a possibility for maybe expanding the receive range of this radio, which would be awesome actually. And yeah, I'll show that video at the end of this. But the other thing I wanted to show you is on the new one, if you hold down the band button, it has a search function. So I think if you transmit on another one, so I'll just go 7.6. Let's go to this frequency, transmit. Maybe it'll hop on this. Oh, there we go. 476 550 if it focuses. Now I found that a lot of new handheld radios that are being sold actually have this feature. I think one of those is maybe the UV17. I think that has this feature. Yeah, it works pretty well if you're close to it, and yeah, that's pretty good. Now I actually have found some differences in the outside of these, so if I just pull the battery out of this one, whoops, and on the old one, if we compare, hold up, I'll just be a sec. If we compare the old one to the new one, you can see on this one, it's got the old label, which just, you know, says that sort of stuff. Nothing interesting, just the frequency range and the power. On the new one, it has the newer style of sticker, like you find on the newer Baofengs with the colour screens and that. And it says you can copy frequency, so I assume that's the same with the UVK5, and you can like put two of these next to each other and they'll copy frequencies, I guess. So yeah, I think that's what that is. But the batteries are both the exact same. They'll fit on different radios. There's no difference between them at all. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, I found receive on normal bands like UHF and VHF, it's the exact same. But I think the airband is a bit poor, like the UVK5 with its unmodified firmware. But the UVK5 with its modified firmware is actually half decent. So I was hoping someone would come out with firmware for this radio so we can receive airband a bit better. But I'll play that clip of the airband reception right now.
1. On first contact with Adelaide Ground, Tower, or approach, notify receipt of information Yankee. Time 0947 Adelaide Terminal information Yankee. Runway 05 and runway 1, 2 for arrivals. Runway 05 for departure, where?
So right there, I was just playing the ATIS, and I mean, as you've heard, it sounds a bit distorted, kind of like the UVK5. So yeah, I hope that gets improved. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this radio. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same as the old UV5R. So yeah.